greetings everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, sorry if you're expecting anyone else, but it's definitely me. We're looking at Starclash on the ZX Spectrum, an early game published by Micromega in 1983. Now it's based on the arcade cabinet game, a really old one called Astro Fighter by Data East in 1979, so I'm quite interested to see how this one plays. It's a shooter. An Imperial stock force has tracked you down from hyperspace and now is attacking you. Well, basically you have to destroy waves and waves of different aliens. So here we go. We must avoid the meteorites and we shoot these blue aliens coming down. All the time you can see in the top middle there's like a timer ticking down. You can see there's a flashing light there on the right next to the high score. That's what wave of aliens we're on at the moment. Now we have to progress through until we shoot absolutely everyone. So good luck with that. So left and right and fire are the only buttons, and we've taken a bit of a beating. Now if I don't get very far I will actually put in a poke for infinite lives, but I don't think that affects the time. So hopefully we can destroy some waves of aliens. Now if the waves of aliens get down to the bottom of the screen before you shot them all, they will regenerate to a degree, and you must take out all of them or you're not going to get anywhere, right? So here they come, they've regenerated, the scoundrels. The graphics on the ship is okay. Remember, this is 1983. The speed is quite good. The aliens in the ship is flickering a bit as we move, but I'll let that go. Nice jet propulsion there. Some rockets beneath the ship, which it gets kudos for that. No real star fields going past. It's just the aliens shooting lots at you. Difficulty level is quite good, and I do like the sound. As I had this one as a kid, I think I would have played it quite a bit. It hasn't aged particularly well, but anyway, let's just see how far I can get with this one. Now, if you had this one back in the day from Micromega, then let me know. There were quite a lot of shooters to choose from back in the day, but this one is quite colourful. The timer is ticking down. We're not doing a very good job of shooting all these aliens, are we? As we fire out full stops, as quite often happened in early retro gaming, full stops to kill people. The aliens, they look a bit like the Y-Wing fighter from Star Wars, which I think this game must have been influenced by, because no one would, this era, call anything an Imperial Strike Force unless they've actually seen Star Wars. And the ship I'm controlling, that is a bit like a Y-Wing as well, if you're familiar with Y-Wings from Star Wars. Right, come on. Can I get past the first wave? At the moment is looking like a big no-no. My lives are represented on the bottom right. You can see one ship left after this one. Come, let's take this out. Now, as usual, they seem to speed up the less aliens you got left. The second wave of aliens are magenta, running along the top there. As you can see, the third is green, looks like a TIE fighter sort of thing. Then yellow, then red is the demon ones at the end. Now, I don't know what happens when you actually complete this game. If you do know, then of course, let us know in the comment section below. Starclash, excellent name for a game. It's not Star Wars, it's Starclash. They're not having a war, they're having a clash. It's a war, isn't it? Anyway, we're doing this on Kempston joystick, but you can do it on keys. Quite easy to get the hang of, just left, right and fire, as a lot of these games were. It's quite interesting, it's quite vibrant, and I think this game's pretty cool. As I say, 1979, from the arcades at least. So it's in the same sort of era you're looking at, going to get this, looking at Space Invaders, where it all sorts of great, so I'm on the second wave, you see? So shoot all the aliens, hopefully, before they get to the bottom of the screen, and then you progress to the next one. So these magenta things, I don't know what they are. They look like an original graphic. Or is it Princess Leia with the buns on the side of her head? Maybe. Right, come on, Nick. All the time, avoid those yellow meteors coming past. We're in a meteor shower. No, see, look, kaboomed. Right, they're going to oh, look, we've just left me with two, right? They're being kind. Come, let's get the last one. Good. Right, next wave. And now it's really, well, it's really mimicking Star Wars now, isn't it? These are all TIE fighters. Right. Take that one out. Then make the jump to light speed. No, don't. Right. Oh, come on. Right, time's ticking down quite quickly. As you can see, the aliens have all got their different ways of moving. Come on, Nick. Just two left. Oh, God. Oh, look. He was on the bottom of the screen and come back up again. Come on. Take this down. Kaboom. One left. One left. Oh. I don't think my lives are going down. Maybe a poke I put in earlier worked. I don't know. Perhaps it did. There we go. Come on, Nick. Take this guy out. Not to dinner, of course. Just take him out from existence. Yeah, my lives aren't going down. I did put a poke in earlier, but I didn't think it would. But obviously it must have done. But that's not going to affect the time, so it might be rather pointless. So you need your skills. There we go. And now we're on to the yellow lot, which look like a load of traffic cones in outer space. Their movement is just go steadily down, like traffic cones tend to do. Well, this is going to be a bit tricky, isn't it? Yellow. So I think if I had a few goes on this, I would complete the game. Well, bear in mind, I have got a poke on. But after this is a red lot, and then that's it. All my ship's gone red there. So sometimes there's a bit of colour clash with the jets. Oh, man. Boom, boom, boom. This is quite exciting stuff, isn't it, for 1983? We did review another shooter early on, a bit of a technical shooter. Have a look at that, if you haven't already, called Commando Tracer. That came out in 1989, so 6 years after that one, and it's game over, boy. I think we'll have one last go on this one. I think Derek Brewster, it said, wrote this. Well done, Derek. It's a fun game for the era. I think it would have been a good one. Because you're always looking for these space games. How does it play? Is the movement smooth, which this one pretty is, compared to others of back in the day? Is it interesting? Well, yes, because you can see the waves of aliens there. So as a kid, you'd want to get onto the next wave to see what that looked like. Difficulty level is quite good. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of this game. Don't get me wrong, it hasn't aged brilliantly, but if you're into retro gaming, and the ZX Spectrum in particular, and you've got either the real computer or emulation, I think it's well worth tracking down. I don't think it was a huge hit back in the day, but there we go. It's nice to see, and there's loads and loads of shooters to choose from, really. Some are quite bad, some are quite clever, and there's elements to this one that makes it quite cool. I think if they put Starfields on, which often I'm a fan of, I think it would have been a bit confusing with the thing shooting back, so that's probably a good decision. They've gone for like flowing stages together, so there's no rest between each one, saying completed level 1, get ready for level 2, so I do like that. It's a constant flow of things, so it's just about how far you can get, like a test of stamina. Not getting very far this time, am I? Right, so 1 left, or 2 left, come on, take him out, come on. God, he's firing a lot of stuff at me, isn't he? Whoa. Oh man, this ain't gonna, yes, he's got me. Kaboom! Is the whole fleet gonna regenerate? No, I think it's just me one of them. Where is he? There he is. Oh man, yeah. Quite often with these games, there's one left. They're quite tricky to take out, and I've done it. Good, right. Now the Magenta Posse, as they like to be called in deep intergalactic circles. If you're a member of the Magenta Posse, let me know. Do you have any dance moves when you're out and about? Right, good. And do you wear any special clothing? Let us know in the comment section below, Magenta Posse. And also, if you're not in the Magenta Posse, what posse of those aliens across the top are you in? Are you in the Boring Blues, the Magenta Posse, the TIE Fighter crew, those yellow traffic cone hat people, or the red people that we haven't come to, the mystery people? If so, let us know what's going on. And also as well, if you find my medication anywhere, let me know where I put it. I certainly need to take it again. Hooray! But in the meantime, let's just shoot these aliens. Tough luck, Magenta Posse. Boom! Right, okay. They all sound the same, don't they? I don't know why they always fight in a meteor storm. Maybe it's just showing off. Look at my timer's gone into the red. I think this is going to be game over. It's game over. There we go. Game over. And off we go again. Right. This will be my last go. It's quite addictive, this. I just want to get to the red mob, as they might be called, the red mob. There was a show back in the day when I was a kid. You might be too young to know it. Some of you might know. I think it's called the Red Hand Gang. I can't remember anything about it. There was a group of kids that went around doing certain stuff. I think that's like the American Famous Five, but they were called the Red Hand Gang. If you remember the Red Hand Gang, let me know. In real life there was a Black Hand Gang, but I'm not sure what they did. Yeah. Right. How long can we survive here? We're taking out the blue mob. They're sort of like the Y-Wing team. Don't know what they're up to. I don't know why they're attacking the Earth. It doesn't actually say in the instructions why. It just says an Imperial strike force has jumped from hyperspace and attacking you. Why they should need to attack one ship, I do not know. Right. Emperor Palpatine probably behind the whole thing. He's always up to no good, isn't he? The fool. Right, now the Magenta Posse, as we saw before. So they're flashing up the top there. It's well thought out, this game. I'd like to see the programming of it. If you're a programmer, comment below. Is it clever? Is it not clever? Let us know. Well, it plays good though, doesn't it? I like the font in the score and the high score chart as well. Sometimes you get some quite lazy games, they just use the basic ZXspectrum font, but I do like it when there's a little bit of effort included there. Ship, could that be a little bit better? It's all one sort of blocky colour. I think it's pretty much standard. There's lots moving on the screen here. It's slowing down ever so slightly, I think, when there's that much moving on the screen. But there, I can't blame it for that. The TIE fighters can't crash into each other, they just merge through. Now, they might be a bit like spiders, these, I don't know why. It's just working out how each wave moves, so then you can give them a good-o in the battle. Can we get to the yellow hats again? Come on, Nick. Don't want to run out of time. Look, all these dots firing at me. I had no chance there. Right, time isn't looking too good. It's almost in the red. I think we're going to run out of time here. We're going to run out of time. Oh. Yeah, we're in the red. Yeah, it's in the red. We're almost out of petrol here. Oh, got to shoot one more. It's going to be a bit of luck. No, he's not going to do it. It looks like we're going to be scattered into our component atoms in deep space. I'm not going to shoot two in no time at all. Yeah, game over again. Well, I quite like that game, probably more than I should have done. I think it's quite clever for the era, and there's some nice tweaks to it. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Starclash on the ZXspectrum, published by Micromega back in way 1983, and based on the arcade cabinet from Data East in 1979. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.